I hope you guys have been having an absolutely fantastic day. If you would like to see how I created this not so pink cherry blossom blue skull, you should keep on watching. Before we get started, remember, breakfast is very important. Okay, moving on to some moisturizer. This one is from Pink Cosmetics and it's a hyaluronic serum for the dry skin. Just gonna help making application for everything else a bit easier. I'm using my paint palette from MAC Cosmetics. These paints are cream, which means they won't be setting. So if you feel like you're going to be touching your face or wearing this out, please remember to set it with a powder. You can just use baby powder. And then using a little latex sponge, I am just applying white paint over my entire face. As you can see, I'm doing like very sheer coverage. Yeah, we don't want to be too pale. Then going in with blue eyeshadow, I'll just be doing the eyes, making them a bit darker. And for once, you don't have to worry about not being messy. So please let that eyeshadow fall underneath your eye. Going in with a blue pencil from NYX Cosmetics, I'm going to be outlining the teeth. So I'm going to go to the edges of my mouth, one tooth over and then one over on the top. Now using the same pencil, I'm just sculpting out the cheeks, creating those bones. And obviously you need a blue contour because the jaw still needs to be chiseled. Chisel, chisel, chisel. Just adding some color to the nose as well. Going in with the same paint from my MAC cream palette, I'm using a black. So this is going to be used for detailing. So using a thin brush, I am just drawing on my little nose. And then doing a little bit of a line under the eyes to define. Then using a dark blue eyeshadow, I'm just adding some more depth to the eye, making my eyes look like they're slightly more sunk in. Starting with the teeth, I'm just going to go over the blue lines I created. That's why the blue lines are important, just so that they kind of map out where you want the teeth to be. And then starting to draw in the cheekbones. So I'm going to do thin lines. I will smudge them out later, but these are just like, it kind of looks like water. It makes them look more flowy. I prefer it that way. And then just also around the forehead, giving it that more skull-like shape. So for doing the teeth, as you can see in the beginning, they were slightly more square, but we ultimately want them to be round. And using some cream paint on a pencil brush, I just drew in my teeth. Then going back to the blue eyeshadow, I'm just creating some more shadows around the face. So this is exactly like you would do with a contour, just not the brows. So this is going to add a little bit more of a grunge look to it, making look fierce, angry. Let's say fierce, we don't want to be angry. You can just buff that into the forehead. And here's the part where we're softening the black lines to make them look a little bit more smoky. This is also going to add more of a contoured effect instead of just straight lines. So it adds to the detail of it. Shove that focus, girl. And adding some highlights to the black area so it doesn't look too black. We're using some of the white cream paint again, just to add like little highlights and to kind of make it pop. So the white to the black contrast is going to make those lines really stand out. And no, there really is no specific place to add these. You just put them where you feel they would look best. And then just some more blending. And then giving that under eye area some more color. I wanted to make that area bigger so that the eyes could look nice and big. And skeletons have big eyes, I assume. And then just adding some more blue around the nose so that it connects everywhere on the face. That was really ticklish, by the way. And then just making the contour a bit sharper. Moving on to the neck and chest area, we're going to be doing exactly as we did on the face. So you're just like outlining, sculpting the bones of where you would like the structured areas to be. So doing our shading and contouring, just adding some more color. I'm just going to go in with a blue eyeshadow and then with a dark blue one to create some more depth to make them look like they're standing out a little bit more, to make you look hungry. Just adding some more colors so I can match the shades of the face. I didn't spend too much time on that, and then I just feel like the face needed some more shading as well, so I added with the darkest shading of them all. You really don't have to be too precise with these colors. It's just all about making it look good and making it stand out. Going back in with my black cream paint, I'm just creating some more solid lines. And now I'm moving on to the cherry blossom stems. I don't know why my cherry blossoms are blue, don't ask questions. I'm just using a brown cream paint, so please be careful. If you do touch a cream paint, it will move and smudge, and then all your hard work goes, yeah. So just creating some more stems. I just use the open areas on the face and try to fill them in. And using a white cream paint and a flat lip brush, I just placed the brush to my face flat and then dragged like for a few inches, so that it, millimeters not inches, so that it could look like a flower. This is pretty simple. You could change your flowers to whichever flowers you want them to be. I just find that the white, blue and black was my theme, so I kind of stuck with it. And flowers are cute, why not? After finishing with the flowers, I just went in with the same cream paint and created some dots on most of the blue areas. It's just to add some detail and add that little extra something. Without the dots, it looked pretty pale. I feel like dots are an easy way of just making empty areas look a bit fuller without being too detailed, because let's be honest, everyone can make dots. You can even use the back of a earbud / Q-tip and just make a bunch of dots. Now, using shades of purple, pink and blue, I just created some definition on the inside of the flowers so that they don't end up looking so flat. Then finishing this look off with some mascara. You can add lashes, but lashes take long, so I just went with mascara. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed this look. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if you have not. Jy staan nou hier, so subscribe maar. Great. I'm going to leave a poll up. Let me know if you would like to see Pennywise or a zombie next, and if you want to see a zombie, because I kind of want to do a zombie. Tell me how gross you want it to be, because we could pretty much go all out. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.